This is TV Platinum. Here are the top 5 stories making the headlines.
The House of Representatives has conducted a thorough screening of President Tinubu's nominees for the board and management of the Niger Delta Development Commission. The screening took place for the House Ad hoc Committee, which was specifically tasked with this responsibility on Thursday. Eriateke Iburi Suenu, the chairman of the House Committee on NDDC, delivered a passionate address while presenting the nominees. He urged the nominees to demonstrate their capability in justifying the trust placed on them by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He emphasized the critical need for visionary and integrity-driven leaders in the NDDC to fulfill the Commission's mandate, translating into the tangible improvements in the life of the people and communities in the Niger Delta. Adel Al-Jubeir, the Minister of State for Foreign Affairs of Saudi Arabia, expressed his anticipation of welcoming President Bola Tinubu to the upcoming Saudi Arabia-Africa Summit, scheduled for later this October. During their meeting, Al-Jubeir conveyed the greetings of King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud and Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman bin Abdulaziz to Tinubu, and the two leaders discussed ways to enhance bilateral relations and elevate the Nigeria-Saudi relationship to new heights. The Central Bank of Nigeria has decided to revoke the foreign exchange restrictions previously placed on the importation of 43 items, reaffirming its commitment to bolster liquidity in the foreign exchange market. In an official statement, Dr. Isa Abdulmumin, Director of the Corporate Communications Department at CBN, announced that importers of the 43 items, which were previously restricted according to the 2015 circular referenced as TED/FEM/FPC/JEN/01/010 and its subsequent addendums, are now permitted to access foreign exchange in the Nigerian foreign exchange markets. The Defense Headquarters has reported a remarkable week of military operations across the Northeast, North Central and Northwest, resulting in the elimination of 50 terrorists and the apprehension of 114 others. Edward Buba, Major General, the Director of Defense Media Operations, provided this update during a press briefing in Abuja on Thursday. Buba also announced the successful rescue of 49 kidnapped hostages during this week's operations. He highlighted the continuous offensive by troops of Operation Hardin K in the northeast against Boko Haram and the Islamic State of West Africa Province ISWAP terrorists. This sustained effort has even led to the surrender of some of the enemy fighters in Borno and Yobe states. Representatives from the London Academy Business School and the University of Sunderland are currently in the process of seeking the National Universities Commission's NUC approval to offer degree programs in Nigeria, following a meeting held in Abuja with Chris Mayaki, the acting executive secretary of the NUC. A delegation from the University of Sunderland, led by Dr. Derek Watson, confirmed this development. In a statement released on Thursday, Watson, an associate professor from the Faculty of Law and Tourism, assured that students in Nigeria would receive education of the same high standards as their counterparts in the United Kingdom. Simultaneously, the university's management pledged to adhere to the environmental and regulatory guidelines outlined by the NUC.
Those are the top stories. Do subscribe and follow us across all our platforms to get more of this update.